Hello children. How are you all?
Let us begin our session. Literacy for All.
Hello children, I'm Rotaract Namrata from Rotaract Club of VIT. We, along with Rotary Club of VIT Presidency, present you Literacy for All. In this session, we are going to learn about parts of speech. A sentence is essentially made up of these 8 parts of speech, which indicates how the word functions in a meaningful way in a sentence. There are 8 parts of speech in the English language. They are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Now, we are going to talk about noun. A noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. Let's look at the examples given below. The dog is feeling lonely. Here, the dog is a noun because it's the name of an animal. A white goat. Goat is also a name of the animal, so it's also a noun. Kylie is a pro golfer. Kylie is the name of a woman, so it's also a noun. Love is a beautiful thing. In the sentence, love is the noun. Now let's talk about pronoun. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. Instead of saying Raju likes to eat, you could say he likes to eat, where he is a pronoun. Here, he describes Raju. Now let's look at some of the examples of pronoun. I, you, we, he, she, it, they. And all of the words given here are also the examples of pronoun. Verb. A verb is a word that conveys action, occurrence, or state of being. Verbs are needed to form complete sentences or questions. In a sentence, a verb works as the main component of the predicate, the part of a sentence that indicates what the subject is or does. Now look at the examples below. In the first picture, the girl is dancing. In the second picture, the boy is singing. In the third picture, both the children are reading. Now the words dancing, singing, and reading are verbs. Adverb. An adverb describes how the action is performed. They tell how much, how often, when, and where something is done. For example, the dogs bark loudly. Now, loudly is describing the verb bark. This is a very sweet mango. Very is describing how sweet the mango is. So, loudly and very are the adverbs. Adjective. A word naming an attribute of a noun, such as sweet, red, or technical, is called an adjective. Adjectives are words that are used to help describe or give description to people, places, and things. These descriptive words can help give information about size, shape, age, color, origin, material, purpose, feelings, condition, and personality or texture. Now let's look at some of the examples of adjectives. The green tree is in my backyard. The green is describing the color of the tree, which is a noun. So green is an adjective here. Skinny dogs are not necessarily healthy. Skinny is describing the shape of the dogs here. So skinny is an adjective. Giant monsters are hiding under the bed. Giant is describing how big the monsters are. So giant is an adjective here. Hairless cats look like rats. In the sentence, hairless is an adjective. Now let's learn about preposition. A word or group of words that combines with a noun or pronoun to form a phrase that usually acts as an adverb, adjective, or noun is called a preposition. For example, he sat on the chair. There is some milk in the fridge. She was hiding under the table. The cat jumped off the counter. Now here in these sentences, the prepositions are on, in, under, and off. Now the next one is conjunction. A conjunction is a word that joins together words, phrases, or parts of sentences. The 3 most used conjunctions are and, or, and but. Examples. Do you want to go down the hill or up the mountain? Here in this sentence, go down the hill and up the mountain are 2 different sentences which are being combined by the word or. I tried to hit the nail but hit my thumb instead. Now, but did the same thing with the two sentences. It combined those two sentences. Now, in the last sentence, there is an and, which is combining two different sentences. So, it's also a conjunction. Now, let's talk about the interjection, which is the last one. An interjection is a word, phrase, or sentence that expresses emotion, meaning, or feeling. These emotion words precede punctuation marks, which are most often but not always exclamation points. Examples for this interjection are: bless you, I couldn't have done it without you. Congrats, you finally got your master's degree. Oh dear, I don't know what to do about this mess. In these sentences, if you observe, the words bless you, congrats, and oh dear are the expressions which are expressed as words. So that's it about interjection, and that's it about parts of speech, guys. Thank you, and I really hope that you guys found this session very informative.